Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, or do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. Ruger Rose 23 is the place to be. All right, video number 2 is one of my favorite videos to always do every single month, and that is a prediction video. 1 of 3 for the next 2 days. So I didn't know this until I was watching Raw, and then an NXT commercial came on, and then they said this is the final NXT before Worlds Collide. I didn't know Worlds Collide was this weekend, which makes this weekend even bigger because now we got 3 pay-per-views to deal with. But yeah, man, let's talk about it. NXT When Worlds Collide is this Sunday at 4:30 p.m. So I think we're working on British time, I believe. I think we're working on British time because I think at British time it starts at 8. So, you know, do what we do over here. All right. 5 matches. The usual NXT takeovers, takeover format. All championship matches. And this is more based on the fact that we're going to unify the tag team titles, the women's title, and the world title, or the main title, because we have NXT Europe coming in next year. I don't know when specifically next year, but it's coming next year. All right, but let's get into it. We're already 2 minutes in this video and I didn't even get into it yet. Let's get into it. All right, so first match we're going to talk about is Carmelo Hayes defending the North American title against Ricochet. So this match literally just came about on Tuesday. You know, Carmelo Hayes came out. He was pretty much talking about how he doesn't have a match with Worlds Collide, but then again, he didn't want a match with Worlds Collide because he's beaten everybody. So there's no competition. There's nothing to unify. He's good. You know what I'm saying? So he pretty much saying, you know, I'm not defending my title. I'm going to have a free night. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Then the lights go out. It's black. It's dark. And then you hear one and only, which can only mean one thing. Ricochet returned to NXT. And now he is challenging Carmelo Hayes for the North American title. I'm going to tell you right now, I like that match. That match sounds amazing. That match sounds good. And that match also sounds like match of the night. Yep. It is going to be the match of the night. I promise you, it's going to be match of the night. I can't wait. But Carmelo Hayes will walk in champion and he will walk out champion. I don't see Ricochet leaving as champion. I don't see him winning that title, but I greatly see him putting on a hell of a performance. This is NXT Ricochet. Let's remember that. When he was in NXT, he was doing some things. So now that he's back for one night, he may do some things again. So I'm cool with. Let's get it. Yeah, I got Carmelo Hayes winning again. This is just to up his stock, per se, if you want to call it that. But yeah, I got Carmelo Hayes winning. All right, next match is the NXT Women's Tag Team titles on the line. As Katana Chance and Kaden Carter defend against Nikki ASH and Doudrop. So Nikki Ash and Doudrop are from NXT UK. They did come from there. And And now they just came back randomly. Like, really randomly. Like, the NXT on Tuesday was a very random episode. When I tell you, you just saw mad people from the main roster just come out, bro. It was a weird night. First off, Finn Balor was there. And Finn Balor was talking like he was Finn Balor from NXT. And I'm just like, what? Then Rhea Ripley was there. And Rhea Ripley was talking like Rhea Ripley from NXT. I'm like, what? Shayna Baszler was there. Who else was there? Gunther was there. Butch, who wasn't even Butch. It was Pete Dunne. He was Pete Dunne. And they didn't, you know how they list everybody's names on the screen? They didn't say Butch. They didn't say Butch, because that wasn't Butch Tyler Bates was talking to. That was Pete Dunne. I'm just saying. Even Tommaso Ciampa was there. Ciampa was there too. And Ciampa wasn't even how he was with The Miz. My man was literally Blackheart Ciampa. I'm like, are we just supposed to ignore all this? Like, are we supposed to ignore that the fact that everybody that's here is not what they were? Not who they are? Like, I'm so confused and lost. What the hell are we doing? But that was what it was. But again, Nikki Ash and Doudrop were there, and they pretty much challenged them for the tag team. I'm like, okay. It feels random. I got Carter and Chance winning, retaining. I don't see no changes with that. This is pretty much just something you just pulled out your ass. You know what I'm saying? Just went like, okay. I mean, well, they're not doing nothing, and there really isn't no tag teams. There's no women's tag teams on NXT for them to really just throw out there and just have them challenge. So I guess do what you must, do what you will, do what you must. It is what it is, man. All right. Next match, we got a fatal 4-way tag team match to unify the NXT and the NXT UK tag team titles. We got the NXT tag team champions, the Creed brothers. We got the NXT UK champions, Brooks and Jensen. Then we got Pretty Deadly. And then we got Mark Coffey and Wolfgang of Gallus. Okay. So this is pretty much how it is. So the Creed brothers were having problems with Gallus because Gallus attacked them a couple weeks ago. Because Gallus wanted to become the tag team champions. And Pretty Deadly wanted to show Brooks and Jensen, or Briggs and Jensen. I'm saying Briggs and Jensen, that they are the better tag team. And that they deserve to be NXT UK tag team champions. So they took both rivalries, put them together, boom, and it makes sense to anyway if you're going to unify the tag team titles anyway. So, I mean, put them all together and see what's up. I don't watch NXT UK. I don't, but I'm familiar with a little bit of people. I know Gallus a little bit. Again, I said Wolfgang, that's my boy. Wolfgang is my guy. Wolfgang. You know what I'm saying? We Wolfgang over here. You know what I'm saying? Wolfgang. Mark Coffey. Along with Joe Coffey, the Coffees. They do that thing. But, Wolfgang, that's my guy. Who wins? I get a feeling Gallus is going to win. But I wouldn't mind the Creed brothers winning, though. See, Briggs and Jensen having those UK titles was so weird to me because I'm like, why do they have them to begin with? That's so weird. Like, why? It made no sense. But I said Gallus or the Creed brothers. If I had a choice, I'd probably pick the Creed Brothers. The Creed Brothers have been cooking. They have been cooking. I wouldn't mind them winning. Will they win? Don't know. Not sure. I don't even know how to call it. I don't even know how to call it. But I'm picking Gallus to win. I don't know. It just seems like they will just come up with the upset and just win it all. So I got Gallus winning. Wolfgang! You know? The NXT and NXT UK women's titles on the line to unify. We got Blair Davenport, who is supposed to be the number one contender for the NXT UK women's title. The NXT UK women's champion, I call her Mikito because I don't even know how to say her last name. And they said, you know how somebody says somebody's name so many times you would think you would remember it, but you don't. But I'm going to call her Mikito. Mikito, because I don't know her last name. And the NXT women's champion, Mandy Rose. Again, as I said, I don't watch NXT UK like that, so I don't really know much about Mikito. Blair Davenport kind of made her presence kind of known a couple weeks ago. You know, when her Gallus and Tyler Bate came to NXT that one time. She seems like a problem. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. Mikito apparently is a legend in Japan, so that tells me all I need to know. You know, that tells me all I need to know. And of course, Mandy Rose, who's been cooking since becoming NXT Women's Champion. She's faced damn near everybody that's on the roster. She's been doing her thing. Now she faces two people she's never faced before. Triple threat style, which means she don't even got to get pinned to lose. Having said all that, do you bet on people that don't win? Do you bet on people that you've never seen wrestle before? Do you bet on that? I don't usually, because I don't want to be wrong. I'm not saying Mikito isn't great, and I'm not saying Blair isn't great. But I don't know if I pick Mandy for this situation. I feel like Mandy wins. But I wouldn't be surprised if Blair Davenport won both titles. I wouldn't be surprised. But I got Mandy winning. I think Mandy pins Blair and we're good. I think that's just how we go about it. I think Mandy continues her streak that she is on. That's just how I'm seeing it. All this leading up to the main event. The NXT UK and the NXT Championships are going to be unified as Braun Breaker, the NXT champion, faces the NXT UK champion, Tyler Bate. You know, I was thinking if Dragunov was still champion, how would this match go? I think this would be a pretty cool match. But now Tyler Bate being in the mix, still think it's going to be a pretty cool match. I haven't seen Tyler Bate wrestle, and I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't seen Tyler Bate wrestle since he lost the title to Walter. And that was, what, 2017? I think that was 2017 when he lost the title? Because I think that had to be the year he won it. I think that was the year Tyler Bate won it. No, I'm sorry. He didn't even lose the title to Walter. He lost the title to Pete Dunne. And I believe that was match of the year. And that was 2017. Yep. That was 2017. That was match of the year. How the hell I forgot that? That's crazy. But yeah, I think that was the last time I seen Tyler Bate wrestle, because after that, he was on NXT UK for most of the time. I mean, I watched him in the tournament to become NXT UK champion, and trust me, I watched that whole tournament. I think that tournament was all in one day. So I watched that whole thing. I was familiar with him. That boy is young, bro. I think he's 25, 26. He is in his 20s still. He is young, bro. And pretty good, pretty damn good. pretty damn good. And Braun Breaker, yeah, I don't know about Braun Breaker. Like, I like Braun Breaker. I think Braun Breaker's cool. I think he's still got a lot left to do, but you know, it is what it is. I really get the feeling Braun Breaker wins, though. I really don't see a world where they have Tyler Bate being Braun Breaker. I feel like Braun Breaker wins wholeheartedly. I feel like Braun Breaker wins, unifies, and that's it. Like, if I could give you a world where I think Tyler Bate would win, I would give it to you. But I really feel Braun Breaker takes it. And that's all I got. That's all I got. That is all I got. It is what it is, man. But until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. As always, Clash at the Castle prediction video tomorrow. Then the Clash at the Castle review. I will be home to watch and review Clash at the Castle. Then an all-out prediction video that same day. And then Worlds Collide review first. Then an all-out review after that. And yeah. That's it, man. We got a busy couple days ahead of us. So until next time, peace, love, 100. You heard?